What happens when the butterflies fade and you start seeing the real person you've been dating? In this episode, we talk about the 3-month mark, that turning point when the representative steps aside and the human steps in. Remember, we're not here to be perfect. We're here to be real. Let's get into it. You know that moment, a few months into dating, when something shifts? At first, it was butterflies, banter, a sparkle in your gut. You told your friends, they're amazing, we have so much in common. You stayed up texting, swapping playlists, maybe even got a little soft in the knees when they said your name. But then, month 3. It's subtle at first. Maybe they cancel plans and don't seem that sorry. Maybe that confidence you admired now feels a bit arrogant. The cute way they told stories now feel like they dominate the conversation. And you're sitting there wondering, did they change or did I finally see it? This is what I call the 3-month mark. It's not science, but it sure is a pattern. It's when the hormones calm down, the self-preservation slips, and you stop dating their representative and start meeting the real human. Psychologically, this tracks. We can only perform for so long. In new relationships, we tend to show the best parts of ourselves. Easygoing, funny, attentive, mysterious, but available. But we're not that smooth, not forever. 3 months in, routine starts. Triggers surface. You get comfortable. They do too. And comfort, as lovely as it is, also lets our guard down. And that's not a bad thing. It's just real. Now, here's the tricky part. How do you know if what you're seeing is emotional intimacy or just incompatibility finally peeking through? Because sometimes what emerges is depth. You see their vulnerability. You learn about their childhood. You hear how they respond to stress, not just how they charm a first date. But other times what comes out is a bit messier. Jealousy, passive aggression, manipulation, or maybe just wildly different values. And this is where discernment matters. Not fear, not suspicion, just paying attention. If you're realizing they're not who I thought they were, ask yourself, was I really seeing them clearly at the start? Or was I seeing what I wanted to see? Are these differences workable or deal breakers? Am I seeing someone opening up or someone unraveling? Because some people aren't changing. You're just waking up from the honeymoon fog. And you know what? That's not failure. That's dating. Dating isn't about being dazzled. It's about staying awake. Now, if you're nodding along thinking, yep, month 3, that's when my last one tanked, you're not alone. But don't let that scare you. Let it teach you. Let it slow you down. Let it remind you that attraction is fun, but character is what sticks. If someone's still kind, curious, and respectful once their mask drops, that's something worth exploring. If they're not, well, it's easier to walk away at month 3 than year 3. So breathe, watch, laugh when their quirks show up, and trust what your gut knows once the glitter fades. Oh, and if the biggest change at the 3-month mark is that they finally stop pretending to like your music, well, that's survivable. But if you suddenly find yourself only listening to their stuff while yours gets skipped or silenced, that's not just a vibe thing. That's a control thing. And it's worth tuning the volume way down and listening closely to them and to yourself. Because if they can't handle your playlist, they're definitely not ready for your deeper tracks. Have you ever looked at someone you used to find incredibly sexy, magnetic, irresistible, and thought after a breakup, wait, what did I see? Your friends still think they're hot. Your family's like, he's cute though. But you can't even fake it. It's like the attraction switch has been flipped off permanently. And yes, it works the other way too. Sometimes someone you thought was fine, at best, starts to look better and better the more you know them. Suddenly, you're wondering if you've been living in a rom-com plot twist where you suddenly realize you're in love with your best friend. Attraction isn't just about bone structure or waist-to-hip ratios. It's emotional, psychological, even chemical. When you're into someone, your brain is swimming in dopamine, oxytocin, and a little bit of fantasy projection. You're not just seeing them. You're seeing the version of them that your feelings light up. When the relationship ends, especially if it ends badly, those chemicals shift. You stop idealizing. And if there's hurt or resentment, you might start actively looking for flaws you overlooked before. That sparkle you saw was partly coming from you. The reverse can happen too. Someone average in your eyes might slowly glow up in your perception because they consistently make you feel safe, interesting, respected, or desired. Your brain starts pairing their presence with your good feelings, and suddenly you're into them. Not everyone feels this way, but it's common enough that psychologists have studied it. There's even a term for it, the halo effect, when you're in love, and the horn effect, when you're not. One magnifies the good, the other magnifies the bad. Looks can get you in the door, but they don't keep you there. Over time, attraction gets fed or drained by who the person is, not just how they look. And if someone's beauty fades for you after the breakup, it doesn't mean you were wrong to be attracted. It means you're no longer under the same spell. And honestly, sometimes the hottest glow up is realizing you're over it. I'd love to hear what this stirred up for you. Your stories, your reflections, your own questions. Remember, we're not here to be perfect. We're here to be real. Until next time.